bitches. Alright, right out the gate. This is why I got suspended last time. It's your boy DRIIIP, and we live. Me and Yak Attack, and we about to start something new. As we propel ourselves through this bullshit on this fucking game, even though we fish for real, the shit is still fun. We love it, but we are going to crack the code on Fishing Planet. Even though we have, but not to the level of some of what they would consider Fishing Planet pros right now. So, what we gonna do is get this bitch in the Matrix. I'm Neo. That's Yak. That's Yak. That's his code name. This is what it is. Yak Attack. I'm Neo. They used to call me that in the Navy. So I'm Neo. You the Yak Attack. We about to figure out, like, really and truly, in reference to the scientifics of this game. The inner networkings, the genetics. Like, we about to really get down to the nitty gritty of this game. And now it's a new segment with these lives from your boy the Captain. We going live, and it's nothing but tutorial based shit. The whole live, I'm just gonna be teaching a lot of y'all, especially the new ones, a lot of shit. It's not gonna be just about y'all sitting here watching me fish. It's gonna be about me trying to take y'all through the, and we go, you know what I'm saying, behind the physics of this shit. We gonna get it right. So hold on, let me make sure I'm logged in with the audio, and let me get right. We gonna get it right. All right, audio good. So again, it's your boy DRIIIP, and y'all rocking with me and Yak Attack, and we stepping into the motherfucking ship, and we going to the Matrix, nigga. And we really about to figure out why the fuck we keep getting screwed in these competitions. So we about to understand the nuances of this game, and the and all the programming and a lot of the things that's in the background that's going to help us understand the nuances of what the fuck is really happening. So it's a couple of things that we noticed, and so we got the club room. I got the club room created. You ain't hit go fishing yet, did you?
Nah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it, and you can go ahead and hit it. We'll probably just be a couple seconds behind each other, but whatever. Wait. I created the club room. I don't know if you see it yet.
No, I don't see it yet.
Soon as it populates and you enter, I'm going to immediately skip to the next day so the time clock is like right along with each other. And we could even fish. Alright, I'm in. I don't know if you see the club room yet, but what I'm about to do is switch maps, and I'm gonna go
into the club room.
Huh?
I'm about to enter the club room right now.
Okay, I'm going to the infinity tunnels. Let's go there.
Alright,
we gonna fish pretty much in the same tunnel. So I'm gonna go to the infinity tunnels, but you stay on day 1. I'm gonna switch to day 2. I'm gonna sit on the right. I'm gonna sit over here. Nah, you take the right side. I'm gonna take the left side. Alright, let's fish. Which way? Straight?
Straight.
Okay, let me skip. I'm gonna skip to the next morning. So, boom. Boom. So I just had to pay an extra 1,000. Okay, so what time does what's your shit say in degrees?
55.
Okay, my shit say 68. Okay, bet. Oh hell yeah, this shit might work, my nigga. This shit might work, my nigga. Okay, so we got the same frog. Let me see if you cheating.
That's very good. Same frog.
You ain't get the Thora though. You fishing with this goofy shit. Alright, let's go. Alright, we done tapped frogs. So, what we about to do, we about to run an experiment. It's basically 2 different days. And we about to show y'all why sharing marks ain't always good. Cause you might have caught that fish in a totally different weather time. You got one already?
Yeah.
Okay, so you way down there? Alright, cool. I'm casting right where you at. Bam. You got it on 2 or you keep your shit on 1?
On 2.
Alright. So you got your...
I'm gonna market that one. I'm gonna send you that marker. Right?
Yeah, send it to me and then I'm gonna mark it. And now we're gonna see the problem. Cause if I catch a fish, so I'm literally right where you were. And you just caught a trophy. So I'm literally right where you were and you just caught a trophy. But my early morning ain't even got good activity. Just to start off, I'm way below your situation. Not a single bite. So how often do you flip the rod to make yours walk?
I do it when I pop it, I wait a second and pop it, wait a second. Like back to back to back, basically.
Gotcha. I usually like I do the...
I got another one.
Now look at that. Look at that shit. I'm literally fishing right behind you. Bro, I think we just cracked the code. We are using the same frog. I'm fishing right behind you. You've already caught 2 fish. I hadn't caught shit. Bro, I think we cracked the code.
Yeah, so it all depends on what weather and what dips you are. All that shit matters.
And you got yours on 2?
Yeah.
Bro, hadn't caught 1. Not even a bite. Not even a bite. We are fishing with the same lure. But ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's not the same time and it's not the same weather. Even though me and him both got fucking frogs literally racing down the fucking thing. Bro, you can't have yours on 2. That bitch is moving fast.
I have mine on 2.
No, my shit is not moving that fast.
It's because I'm popping mine every second, so it looks like it's going fast.
What does mine look like it's doing? Does it look like
Same
it's...
thing mine's doing.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's the perspective of how I see it. Like how I'm seeing your... Bro, not a single bite. Not a single bite, bro. Bro, I think we might be on to something. I truly think I have cracked the code. Oh my God. That's why if you send me a marker, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? If I ain't on the right weather pattern that you were on, it ain't gonna be consistent.
It's just showing you that I caught a unique there.
That's all it's showing me, that you caught a unique, but that don't help with the weather or the activity.
Yeah.
Bro, you came in the game within seconds, bro. You had fish. Bro, I still ain't even got a bite. And we both doing the same shit. Same, well, I won't say same pole, but same type of pole, spinning rod. We're casting at almost the same distance. We're traveling in the same water. So, my weather... So let me see. I gotta find a mark that I gotta be able to even put one down, so I can see like what it's even saying like my type of weather is. Cause my shit looks like it's saying it's cloudy. Is yours saying that it's clear? Is it?
No, it's cloudy and sunny.
Ow, ow! What the fuck? Well, what the hell is wrong with my fucking arm? Man, this ain't good, fool. Bro, I think I got like I think I got like ligament damage in my arm. This shit fucking hurts, my nigga. Still out there fucking trying to play sports and shit like I'm fucking 20. Yeah, bro. We're literally on the same pier, casting in the same fucking water. I'm looking at where yours is dropped. I'm right here. I can go right where you caught your fish. I saw it.
Got another one.
This is insane. This is insane.
This ain't a bass.
So it's a bow.
So far I caught 3 fish.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you. You see my frog?
Mm-hmm. You're right behind me, dog.
I got a fish.
Right behind me, cuz. A big one. Mark that one and send me that one. I'm gonna try to catch one right where you just.
I sent you the trophy peacock.
I'm saying I'm trying to see if I finally catch a fish. What it's telling me the difference in the day is. Yeah, I'm just trying to see like the weather, just see what it says. I'm trying to see exactly. I mean, we clearly see that it ain't the same. Okay, I'm gonna reel this one in and then I'm gonna mark it. I'm trying to catch a fish, cuz, so I can mark it. And then share it with you so we can see the difference in the days. Yeah, I'm glad you. Bro, that is insane. Bro, you're literally right behind me. And my frog look like it's doing the same thing your frog is doing. Unless I'm tripping. Yo, this is insane, G. I think we literally have cracked the code. Now I just cast right over to where you caught that last one on yours. I'm right over there and it's nothing, G. I've even increased the reel speed just to fucking see if I could get a more dramatic effect.
I just got bit at that same marker.
Bro, I'm not getting shit. This is crazy. Bro, we are literally using the exact same lure. And you are smacking shit. I see my little froggy frog back there.
That one.
Oh, this is crazy. You can tell it's a peacock because of the wake. Peacock bass always have that wake. Bro. Been fishing for 39 game minutes. What's yours say? 5 what?
Where did you say that at?
What time? I'm saying what time is it?
Oh, 5:42.
Okay, so you 3 minutes ahead of me, just by a little bit. No, mine's 5:40. Okay, so you just a couple minutes ahead of me. Whatever. That ain't the big deal. The big deal is the fact that this fucking frog. There you go again. There you go again. I'm right by you. No bite.
That's fucking crazy.
Okay, here's another thing. Hold on. Don't cast.
Or cast, but I haven't reeled it in.
Well, you could just catch another one if you want. I'm trying. I think I'm about to. I'm about to also take a look at something else. When you get back in, when you get the bait in, go to your. Well, it doesn't even say. It just says that it's. Oh, okay, there it is. Go to your rod in the menu that you're using right now, and tell me what your action is. Is it moderately fast? Is it fast? Is it slow?
It's more fast.
So your action is moderately fast as well. Mod fast. So is mine. So again, we have the same shit. Okay, so now let me look at your... I'm going to get these marks and I'm going to put them down. You can't save this mark. You have no buoys available. That's right. I'm tripping. Let me delete a couple of these right here in the front real quick. Shit I don't need. I still got fucking... Oh man, I still got the marks from the snakeheads. Oh man, I don't need those. And you won't believe it, but all these marks in the front are my largemouth and peacock bass from another tournament that I was killing shit. And I'm telling you again, look at what's going on. And that's why when we pull up on these marks, it's like, bro, why are we not catching shit? So let me delete this snakehead mark. I don't need that. That's retarded. The snakeheads are dead. They're gone. Enough with the snakeheads. Okay. And is that one too? No, that's a bass. All these fish that I've caught over here are all bass. All of them. And I can't get another one. For whatever reason. I thought I had deleted all the leprechaun shit. Alright, now I gotta go back. You can keep fishing, I don't care. It's whatever. But we really on to something. Yeah, this is insane. This nigga busting my ass. Okay, so let's accept. Let's accept. Alright. I'm gonna go right back. And I think I see your marks. The mark accepted. You successfully marked the location. You guys are late as fuck. Rowdy bass. Delete. Rowdy bass again. Oh, I didn't even see those. Delete. Oh, rowdy bass again. Delete. Oh, rowdy bass again. Delete. What the hell? Buzzman. Tambaki. Delete. Okay. I'm trying to find your marks.
Yeah, I have been here only for like what, 5 minutes now, and I caught me another fish.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's insane. I'm telling you, I think I fucking got down to it. So, okay, today's the 9th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, today's the 9th. So these fish are yours, because I ain't caught not a single fucking one on the 9th. Oh, is that a snakehead? It is. Not no more. Fuck out of here. Okay, so that one was 313. So you sent me 2 marks. Okay, so I got the largemouth bass. Yeah, mine says early morning. And it appears that we have the same weather. Cause so it's like, I guess that's like a partly cloudy day. Cause I mean, it is kind of cloudy, but it's not overcast. So I don't know what we would call that. Cause I can't pull it up on the weather. Like, well, I don't know. It doesn't specifically say. It's the same damn icon on every day because all the weather is the same. Well, no, that has to be partly cloudy because on day 8 there's no cloud. It's just straight sun. But day 4 has, so I guess it's cloudy. You got cloudy like that. Then I guess you got like overcast, or then you got like sunshine and got the rain shit. I'm not sure, but that icon is the same icon that I got, and I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm getting like, you got another fucking fish. That's what I'm saying. Gee, this shit crazy. Oh, I hit the damn weeds. What happened? Did you miss it?
No, I caught it. That was that one, the last one.
Oh, the wake was still there?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so now I'm going into daylight. That thing is jerking all over the place. I got mine on 2, same thing, and still with this same fish, haven't caught a single fucking bass. I ain't caught shit, nothing. You got like what, 6 fish?
Like 7.
Bro, I think I cracked it. If you ask me, I cracked the code, because that definitely seems now like it makes a whole lot of sense. And you got another one. My frog's just trying to run. That's all. He just trying to run. He like, oh shit, what was that? A trophy largemouth. But me, I can't catch nothing. Let me see. I can't see you, nigga. You disappeared. It's a big one. Oh shit. And I ain't even do nothing that time. Bro, what the fuck? I went to turn to look at you and got a hit. Didn't even do anything. Bro, this game is so weird. So now I'm starting to get hits because I'm coming into the peak of my day. Got one. Yeah, bro. That's exactly what it is, cuz. I swear. We've just proved it.
And then sooner or later, my weather is gonna change, and I'm not gonna be able to catch shit. Maybe.
Well,
I fucking love frogs.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Your hold on, let me see if before I even, I wish I wouldn't even have put that one down.
I've been releasing all of mine.
Shit, not me.
I don't have the license here.
Oh, you didn't have the license? You just pulled up?
Nah. Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to mark this one. Okay, so my shit says early morning. I'm gonna share this one with you. I'm gonna change the way I mark this shit. I caught this fish. I'm gonna put from now on, like I was telling you, I do this now. So I put this bitch 0. I do it in 15-minute increments now. That bitch 6:15. So it's 6:15, and I caught that bitch. I put a H, and this is the one that I use for the wavy shit. And you'll see it. You'll see it when I send it to you. Like, cause it's like some shit we would have did in the military. The way I marked it. So I'm gonna share it to you, and then when you see it and you look at it, you're gonna see what I mean when I say how. Now if we do that, we're gonna have to find a way to basically acknowledge the type of weather that we had. We're gonna have to, cause if we not on the same weather pattern, you clearly see it don't do you any good to send me a marker.
Alright, so I'm gonna use your marker. I just placed it.
Now you see it still has the same weather, like as far as like cloudy, but the temperature ain't the same. None of that shit is the same. But no, I was saying, just if you look at the way I named it, I put the H with the diagram on it, and that's for the wavy shit. And I put the H to basically say it's in the highest. That's the highest peak of the. I caught that in the high. Like I'm using H, M, and L, high, medium, and low.
Like as a graph.
Huh?
Like as a graph.
Well, yeah, because the H is for the high activity. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was high activity. But you got to have a way to determine what weather we were in. Because if we ain't on the same weather, then it's I got another one. Yep, that's exactly what the problem is, bro.
And see, like, now I'm not catching nothing. Because on my chart, it's already dying.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so look
I
at.
just got one on your marker.
Butterfly peacock.
I just caught one. But they're not biting as often like they were.
Not like they were, not the way you were killing them. But see now, why do they keep doing that? I can't skip. I can't see my map. I'm just now in the center middle of my peak. Here. Go look at that pic. You'll see where I'm at. You'll see where I'm at on the map.
Oh, so you're on top of the top of the hill, the peak.
That's why I said look at my mark and look at the icon I put on it.
I'm gonna look at that right after this shit.
That way you can understand like the high, the middle, and the low, because that's the only way that this shit gonna work. We gonna have to find a matching symbol for the weather patterns. So if it's slanted, like the large, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's slanted, or if it's got that large like hill in the middle, man, this is crazy, because if that's the case, we have to stop sharing fucking markers. Cause basically we marking shit. Like for instance, you sent me all them markers at the Maldives. Bitch, I ain't caught that big ass fish yet.
Still?
Yeah, I ain't caught no big ass 14, 1500. I caught a 12.
Hey, look, take a look at this. Look at the water right here. You can see all the little baby fishes.
The little bass by the pier.
Cool.
I told you this game is cool as fuck. They killed this shit. And look, I just caught another one. But now I'm catching fish at a rate that you were. Now you're not. And my shit says early morning. Your shit says early morning. But at the end of the day, we not really in the... What's your peak look like? What's your weather shit look like?
My weather right now is still 55. It's 6:42.
You know what I'm saying? Screenshot it. You gotta go to your map though. Just so I'm just trying to get an idea. That's why I sent you mine. I wanted you to see where my peak was at. But this peak ain't nothing like the way the weather that you're in where it peaked at. So again, it's another weird. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I sent you my both feeds. Like where I started at. That one I'm at now. So the last one that I just sent you, that's the peak I started on. And now I'm dying down.
Yeah, but you still... And when that peak dies,
the rate of you catching fish is, oh, I just got one. But see how I'm not catching as fish as fast as I was.
and if you look at your middle peak is dead as fuck.
Yeah.
My middle peak still has some blue in it. So if I was to catch a fish in that location at that time period and send it to you, and you was in a different, and you were in a different weather map, a different time of day, a different depth, everything for, you know, as far as the water is concerned, for high and low activity, bro, it ain't gonna matter how many fucking markers you send me, and vice versa. I can sit here and catch 30 fish and send you all the markers, and if you fucking wake up and start fishing in that same spot, but you ain't even in like a good time, this shit ain't gonna fucking matter.
Got another one.
Along with the weather. Cause let's say it like it's not now, but like what if it was raining? If it's raining on your map, but my map is sunny as fuck, that don't help either. And let's not forget, your high peak is much fucking stronger than mine. My peak, it really would be really considered like a low. What size is your reel? I mean your rod.
My rod?
Yeah, I think that's helping you too.
The 18.
Oh shit. Mine's a foot and 4 inches fucking long. That's crazy. That's actually helping you. My actions.
What's your reel?
What do you mean?
What reel are you using?
The line glider?
I'm using the giant spin one, the 10,000.
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, that plays a part in it too, because it might be moderately fast, as far as the rod is concerned, like the action, but that doesn't mean anything just until you get hit. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
what about your reel? What about your reel? What about your recovery? Because I almost have this frog in. Ain't nothing on it.
My recovery is at 45.3.
I think that's it right there. That's it right there. And I don't think mine is. Nope. Perfect
and my
sense.
friction section count is an 8.
That's just the drag count. That's just the sections of the drag. That don't mean shit. Each section.
So it also depends on what kind of reel you have too. Once you get the fish, I guess.
No, it also counts for your. It also counts for your reeling, for a specific lure, because here's my point. Your recovery is how much?
45.3.
45?
Yeah.
Okay.
0.3.
My recovery on my reel is 29.5. That's why I was asking you, why did it look like your lure was moving faster? It is. It is moving faster. What do you think the recovery is?
I think what the recovery is when you're done catching a fish, maybe.
No.
I mean, I'm not sure.
No. See, that's what I told you. I'm a fisherman for real. Recovery is the amount. Why do you think it's in inches? The recovery is the amount of line that your reel takes in one single spin, in one full turn. So you're taking in 45 inches on one full turn. You're reeling in 45 inches of line. I'm only reeling in 29 and a half. That also plays a part in how your freaking... Oh my God. How the fuck did I not even think about that shit? That also plays a part in how your lure moves.
Like the action?
No, bro. Listen. Your recovery on your reel is 45 inches. In one full turn on the reel pulls in 45 inches. In one full turn. So every time you see it spin, when it makes a full turn, it takes in 45 inches. Mine is only taking 29 and a half. So that's why I was asking you, hey, why does your lure look like it's moving so fast? Now do you get it?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because mine's going more and yours is going less within mine is.
You're reeling in more line.
Yeah.
So the speed really doesn't matter. I would have had to move mine up to 3 to get mine to move as fast as yours is. Because you're taking in 45 inches of line. So now we got to also look at, oh shit, bruh. What if you've been fishing with a better recovery type?
Maybe that's why when we jump into a tournament, it depends on what reel we actually have.
What if we're not
what I mean?
What if we're not using reels that are fast enough for the type of lure that we're using? I told you if we sat down and because I'm a fisherman. When I tell you I'm a fisherman, dog, I know everything about fishing. How do you think I know what recovery is? Like, I didn't look that up. I've known that shit forever. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't some shit I gotta fucking be like, well, what the fuck is that? That it's recovery. It's how fast your reel, because think about it. If you got a reel 100 feet, right? So let's do this. This is real simple. if you got a reel 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
And I got a reel 100 feet, but I'm only able to take 25 inches of the line in one turn, and your reel is able to pull in 45 inches in one full turn. That's damn near double the speed on top of the speed of the reel. So not only the action that you set, like the 2, 3, and 4 for the drag or for the speed of the retrieve, but the reel is also bringing in more line.
That's crazy.
So that's why I was asking you. I'm like, yo, why is your frog moving like that? Because my frog was not. Bro, so that means you're getting better jerky movements, dog. Because you're...
Look, throw your frog. Let me see, move your frog.
Look, I'm right there.
Jerk your frog.
I'm right here. I'm right there. Throw yours right by mine. I got my shit on 2 right now.
I'm right here. Look, stop.
I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go right now. I bet you catch up with me in no time. Go. See?
Look at my action. Look, pop your frog. You see how your frog is like? Look at mine.
I see it. That's what I've been telling you.
Yeah.
That's the 45. Now you're seeing it, and you still about to catch up, and you stopped. Look at that shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Bro, we gotta reevaluate the way we play this game completely, bro. This shit more real than we thought. Oh my God, and that's why they're fucking winning. Because everything they do is fucking precise. Down to the very last fucking nitty gritty. Everything that they do. I told you your lure was moving faster than mine. I told you. I was like, bro, that bitch is hauling ass.
So it gives the frog a better action. Like it looks more like.
No, it's just moving. It's not really.
Yeah, I'm saying it's moving faster, but at the same time, it's giving it action.
It's giving it action, cause dog, when your shit was jerking, I'm like, damn, that bitch cutting like Tyreek Hill.
Fucking out there juking fishes and shit.
Yeah, man, my shit wasn't moving like that. So you're also attracting fish more, bro.
Because if you believe it or not, bass love that fast.
They do. They like that. They love that action. They love that action. Bro, why you think I asked you what your action was on the rod? But that doesn't matter until, well, it does matter while you're using a lure. Bro, you just caught 2 fish in the time that it took me to even get the motherfucker moving. I need you to understand, bro.
Yeah, that's actually crazy because I never knew that shit.
Bro, you been fishing this long and you didn't know what the recovery was?
Nah.
That is wild. But I mean, everybody.
Because in real life, you don't need to worry about that shit.
Not really, because you're really just reeling. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But that's what it means. If you ever was to look at a real rod and you look at the specs on it, it's gonna have the recovery on there.
Got me another one.
Bro, this is insane. And that recovery that your reel has is helping your rod
catch more fish too.
You're catching more fish because of the action. Look at my frog, bro. Look at the stream.
Yeah, it's slow.
It looks slow, like, yeah, well, we might, yeah.
And then look at mine.
That you got another one.
Fish.
Bro, and I'm still reeling, bro, and you still, bro, tell me we didn't crack the science behind this shit.
Fucking we did.
Along with the weather, with the equipment.
Just look at your frog. It's barely even moving to the side.
Yeah.
Like it's not getting enough
It's
action.
not getting no action with the oomph.
Yeah.
Bro, And look at your frog. That bitch like, pew, can't get me, pew, 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 pew.
I just got hit again.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I'm at my peak window. I should be getting out. Granted, my shit don't look like yours because yours is the dark yellow. This is crazy. Let me see if I got a reel that has...
that just changes everything, bro.
Bro, it does. And now you understand recovery is... Why the fuck you think I be trying to tell you I don't be wanting to fish like that at Kaiji? Because...
So then, it's the same thing with the jigs.
Yes. 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 That also determines... Oh, and you know what else that determines? Guess what else the recovery determines? Why you would have to change the speed on your reel so the jig will stop hitting the fucking ground.
I'm gonna switch to a jig.
That recovery means a lot. Bro, I cannot believe as a fisherman I never caught that.
Okay, look, I'm gonna use my jig. I'm gonna see the action on it. Let's see.
See, I got one right now. The recovery is 29.5. This one is 29.5. This one's 31.5. 29.5. 29. I got small reels. 31.5. Yeah. You got that one. That reel is the shit. That reel is... I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a fucking a spod reel in this bitch. Bruh. The recovery is like 54. And I was wondering, I'm like, damn, boy, I'm catching so many fish in this bitch. Bro, it's starting to make sense. I can't believe as a fisherman I never paid attention to that. I never even thought that it was that big of a deal until I saw your fucking frog moving like Flash. I never thought it would. I never even, like, the recovery. I know what recovery is, but that would only matter if I'm dealing with depth. And I'm like, shit, I just cast this bitch 500 feet. It's going to take a minute to get back. No, I never thought about the lures. Oh, shit. Hold up. Now I'm about to... Man, Google AI, y'all better come up with some good shit. In Fishing Planet, the recovery of the reel. What is the best recovery for using top water lures in Fishing Planet? I'm just curious now. I want to see what they say. Oh shit, it's turned down. Oh, you know it's got to search fucking Google. It ain't artificially intelligent. It's got to search Google first. Just like us. What are you using?
Best reel recovery for topwater lures and fishing planet is generally between 80 and 90 centimeters per turn. Key recommendations: optimal range. A recovery.
I swear to God, bro. It says a recover. See, this is pissing me off, man. I'm gonna have to re-ask this question. I'm gonna re-ask the question. I'm gonna have to, cause like they always putting shit in centimeters. Bitch, we are in inches out here, okay? Y'all artificially intelligent, but y'all don't know, and that's why I tell people it's artificial intelligence, meaning it still had to get its input from man. So it ain't real. How the fuck can you trust something that's artificial intelligence? Would you eat an artificial banana? Bro, we are dumb as humans. Now, I ain't gonna never fail. I ain't gonna never fail with this. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't gonna fail with a jig. I don't fail with bass jigs. I don't. These
but
bitches.
See, that's the thing about me. I need to learn how to use jigs because I use jigs, but in a way for me, jigs are not my thing.
Bro, I've been fishing with jigs. I fish with them bitches in real life. Like, that's just my shit. You was here with me when I said that. I was like, shit. Let me get a jig, boy, or a spinner bait. Jigs, spinner baits, and crankbaits. All I've ever used for bass.
Yeah, crankbaits are fucking fire.
Now I ain't gonna lie. If we go bass fishing, bro, and you let me, like, I get like a good custom fucking Carolina rig, cause I make my own. I don't buy them. I make my own Carolina rig. You let me make a good custom Carolina rig, boy, it's over with. Put a lizard on that bitch with an offset hook. It's over. Over. Now I'm talking about 4 or 5 It's a done deal, partner. Bro, yeah, I got crazy hits on the jig. Now, let me see something. Let me ask them this, since they fucked up the damn. So let me see how. I don't even know how I asked this question.
I just got one on the glowing crank bait.
The glowing crank? Yeah, that one's hot in the lemon. Or you can use the one. I think it's the perch one. They got a rainbow one. They got a perch one. They got the lemon one. They got the little brown one. Looks like, I don't know what they call that one.
But the crankbait is such a good lure to use because you don't even gotta put action to it.
No, it does it on it does it on its own. On top of the fact that it has those, it has the little small like metal like BB pellets in it, so it rattles like a motherfucker. Yeah. So it's creating vibration. It's rattling like a motherfucker. It's swimming
it's
damn near.
It's the best lure for a beginner.
It's the best lure for a pro. I know pros that don't do shit but use fucking crankbaits, and crankbaits are tough, bro.
But I mean, it's even good for a beginner.
Oh yeah.
Because if you give a fucking beginner a Texas rig with a worm, they'll be like, "What the fuck? They're just gonna reel it in." No, you gotta put action to it.
Yeah.
You can't just reel that shit in.
Not
like a fucking crankbait.
Texas or Carolina rig, that's my choice.
You gotta add movement to that shit.
Yeah, you really and you gotta be cognizant of what you feel, cause you get them bitches stuck so bad.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, back at the base I used to be on when I was in the military, I know for a fact I still got a pack of lizards in that water. Cause we had a big ass lake on the base, river, lake, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That shit was huge, bro. I know for a fact I lost a pack of lizards in that bitch, cause I used to bass fish in that motherfucker so much. Got him, bro.
That's the risky thing about using crankbaits though. You could buy yourself a badass crankbait
and lose it.
If you don't know your lake
and the depth, you gonna lose it.
Ground,
yep.
Yep.
You gonna lose it right away.
And there goes $20 down the fucking drain.
Down the drain.
And you would never see that bitch again.
That's what I'm saying. So now I ain't even playing for real, and I'm catching bass after bass with these fucking jigs. Shit is pissing me off, man. So now I'm about to ask it a new question, but I gotta see what I said. I said, in Fishing Planet, the recovery of the reel. For the recovery of the reel, what is the best recovery for using topwater lures in inches? Please. Do not say centimeters, you goofy fucker. You artificially intelligent, but you don't know that I'm in America? Based on my time zone or nothing like that? Everything. Why would y'all default to centimeters? We don't use centimeters in the States. That's why we can't talk to the rest of the world. Try to tell them bitches, they'll look at you like you crazy. What the fuck is a foot? They don't know what a foot is. They don't use the metric system. They know kilometers and shit, like meters. I'm like, what? Another one. Damn. I don't know what that was. He jumped so high, he almost got off from fucking.
He's going on the trophy frog popper.
No shit. What the fuck is this? Bro, I might have caught a biggin. Ooh, 5.1 on that bitch ass. That motherfucker was...
Hey, look at my jig. Look at this jig. The fucking beast.
What'd you put on it?
I didn't put nothing on it.
Oh, that's the crab shit.
Yeah.
How many did they give you?
5.
Ooh, I gotta go get them bitches.
That's for the ghost, the peacock ghost.
The ghost fish?
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta go get that. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Got another one. Bro, I don't know what it is about me and jigs, though, bro. I'm cold. I'm cold.
How do you fish it?
Huh?
How do you fish your jig?
What do you mean?
Like, do you stop and go? Do you real straight?
Bro, I just do anything. Dog, I do twitch and go, stop and run, flip over, run back, come back to me. Like, I just be
Oh, but this is a 6-aught.
I be gunning that bitch. Like, I got a method. I try to keep it in the middle of the water. That's my only option, my only goal. I don't care what the depth is. I keep it in the middle of the water. If they at the bottom, they gonna see it. If they at the top, they gonna see it. And that's how I fish in real life. I try to know the depth so I can know what size ounce to use. But my only goal when I'm fishing with these, I just try to keep them in the middle of the water. I'm cold-blooded with these lures. So let's see. Let me see. Let me try this again. In Fishing Planet, dealing with the recovery of the reel, what is the best recovery speed in inches using top water lures?
Fishing Planet, the best reel recovery speed for topwater lures, like walkers, poppers, and frogs, is generally between 31 and 35 inches per turn of the handle. Why this range is best? The gold standard, 31.5 inches / 80 centimeters. Most experienced players consider a recovery of around 31.5 inches, 80 centimeters, to be the sweet spot. At this speed, you can easily maintain a walk the dog or popping presentation on speed 1 or 2 without the lure jumping too far forward or losing its rhythm. Control. Recovery speeds in this range allow you to pick up just enough slack to keep the lure moving correctly while still giving the fish a clear target. Lower speeds, less than 28 inches. These can work well for poppers where you want a very slow, methodical action, but they may require you to reel at speed 3 to keep a walker walking properly. Higher speeds, greater than 38 inches. High-speed reels, often used for trout or salmon, can be difficult to use for topwater. They tend to pull the lure too quickly between twitches, which can break the walk-the-dog animation and cause you to miss strikes. Recommended settings by technique. Walkers, walk the dog. Aim for a reel with 31 to 33 inches of recovery. Set your reel speed to 1 or 2 and use short, rhythmic twitches. Poppers, similar to walkers, but a slightly slower recovery, 28 to 31 inches, can help if you prefer a pop and wait style. Frogs, use the 31.5-inch standard. Frogs often require a bit more tension to keep the pop action active over lily pads, and this speed handles it perfectly. Summary tip: if your reel displays in centimeters, look for the 80 centimeters mark. If you are using a reel with a much higher recovery, like 100 centimeters 40 inches, you will need to be extremely light with your inputs and likely stay on speed 1 to avoid overworking the lure.
Bro, I'm cold as fuck with these bitches. Damn! I ain't stopped catching them hoes since. Bro, listen to what they said though. Poppers.
Yeah, I'm listening to it.
No, I was saying it's over. I'm trying to tell you. Now, your shit being at 45, they was saying, but see, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing that's killing me. When they start to tell you what other players say. They don't fish though. A lot of these players don't fish. They're just gamers. How the fuck? There's no universal sweet spot, bro. Because it's so many different specifications in all this equipment. I've sat here and watched you go ham. How can they say anything higher than 33 would cause the frog to not act right? This bitch caught 12 fish in 2 minutes. So I don't believe that, bro. Cause I've been fishing with people that use frogs, and sometimes, bro, they jerk that bitch so fast. Because in real life, bro, when a frog, especially a big one, is hauling ass and like really going from lily pad to they not moving slow. Frogs do not move slow. A lot of people really don't understand that. A frog in a pond can really put in some work. Cause that action that you have with that lure is more realistic to like that's more precise to what you would need in real life. It's got a quick jerk, a quick twitch, and then it comes back with another. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was watching yours, and I'm like, yo. That's why I asked you. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Cause that fucking frog, it was just like it had life to it, bro. You could actually slow, but they're actually right. You're moving fast, but you could probably slow it down to 1 and it'd probably be perfect because the recovery is so much.
Alright, let's test it out. I'm gonna put it on 1. See how it goes.
I'm still smashing shit with these jigs. Okay, so apparently what we've noticed, if y'all hadn't noticed, for those of y'all watching the stream, and I have to do it on my screen. Oh, I got another hit.
And look, if you take a look at my frog, whenever you're done.
Oh man, bro, I just got smashed. Hold up.
I seen that.
Hold up, bro. I'm crucial with these jigs, bro. That just comes from me knowing really how to use them. Like, that's really what it is, bro. Like, that's why I told you before. I use jigs. Like, that's my. Hold on, let me get out there. I gotta put the rod down so I can zoom in. Where you at? Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay, look. So it's at 1 right now. It doesn't have much action. Look. So if I pop it, look, you see how it spins? Like, it doesn't have, like, action to it. Now if I put it on 2, boom, 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 it's more live.
It's so much smoother.
Yeah.
And you let them tell it. You let them tell it. You let them tell it. They say that the 45. But no, why you think I kept asking you your specs? That's why I kept asking you, like, yo, what's your speed on? Okay. Then I said, look at your reel. Because you just kept going, and I'm like, no, that motherfucker is hauling ass. But it's not too much. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I'd save that setup you got right there as a template if it ain't saved. Cause
yeah, it's a template already.
That setup you rocking with?
It's one of my templates.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's exit, right? I'm gonna go get my Thetis rod, and I'm gonna go get my fucking my reel to match your setup. Matter of fact, just send it to me. Send it to me because I got templates basis, and I can just go ahead and load it. I ain't gotta search it. I don't feel like it. So send me the template, and so I'm gonna leave. I saw you just left. We gonna do this same thing. I'm gonna go to day 2. You stay in day 1, and I want to see if I even just I ain't catch shit with the top water. You noticed that, right? Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, the top water setup that I had, like I did tell you, or like we was explaining, it was slower. Keep it a buck.
So I sent you the template. You just gotta swap it to a frog. I have the jib on there.
Oh, word. Okay. Yo, bro, that's actually insane that we figured that out. That's actually insane. Because the recovery affects all of the lures. It affects so it's not only just the speed of the lure, or like I meant the speed of your retrieve on the 1, 2, 3 or 4 setting. Yeah, because if I got an extremely fast recovery on the reel, then I need to turn the rod down. But that also dictates whether or not the lure that you use, especially if it's a jig, that determines why you can't keep that bitch off the floor of the lake. Because if it don't have the proper speed with the recovery, it ain't gonna stay moving. It's gonna sink. Oh my God, bro. How the fuck did I not catch this sooner? Because you get caught up in it like it's a game. And they said it's a realistic fishing simulator. And I'd be damned if it's not the most realistic one. I don't care what nobody says. This fucking game is ridiculous, bro. Bro, the fact that they put that in there and I just actually visually got to see that shit in action, that says a lot, bro. That says a lot. That means these programmers, they got a lot of mathematics in this shit. That says a lot. Because that's straight physics right there, bro. That's straight physics right there. Bro, if we were playing any other fishing game, both of those lures would have been moving at the same speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My fucking frog was just like, oh, you know, we chilling, we swimming a little bit, you know. Nah, your frog was like, we got somewhere to be, bitch. That's actually crazy to me, dog. I don't think you understand how crazy that is. Do you know the fucking depth of detail that they put into this game that these kids don't get? Which is why I be telling them, say, bro, why the fuck are you using that rod? Why are you using this setup at this lake? You act like you going fishing at fucking Scarlet Ford, my nigga. Speaking of which, I think I only got 15 days left. Ooh, shit. It's time to go and grind this shit on out. So let me go to my inventory. Yo, bro. Yep, there it is. Spinning template. I can't believe this. Like, I am genuinely shocked at how precise this shit is, bro. Like, I'm... No bullshit. I'm genuinely shocked. The precision that had to go into that, bro, that's insane.
So I bet you took a lot of work.
Bro.
With all the reels they have too.
Bro, let's not even think about... And you gotta also think about the rods. If you have a slow action rod, you can't use a fast twitch lure. It ain't gonna work right. So like if you trying to use like a certain type of jig and you need like quick twitchy actions, you can't use a moderately slow rod because the action with the rod ain't even the same. You know what I'm saying? So the recovery, all these things are playing into effect, and it's like no fucking wonder we ain't catching shit. You know why? Because these motherfuckers know this shit already. Only because they're gamers. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them are actually fishermen, especially overseas. Especially the ones I talk to from the UK, they fish for real. So, bro, this makes a whole lot of sense, bro. I cannot believe I just literally cracked the code on this shit. I don't care what nobody says. If y'all want to know the truth when it comes to this game, you gotta talk to your boy, man. You gotta talk to your boy. I'm literally cracking the code in this bitch. The power, that matters, because that determines the type of fish you can even deal with. You got the extra heavy, you got the heavy, you got the light, the extra light, ultra light, I meant, feather light, whatever they call it. But then you also got to deal with Are you sure? Yes. Now, I don't want to use my trophy braided line, so y'all can take that off. I know that shit did not just cut my line. Bro, let me go to my braided line. Did they just cut my line? I think they did. I don't even use it, so it don't really fucking matter, but still. Where's my braided line at? What the fuck was that? That was 30-pound test, wasn't it? Oh, I got a lot of it. I didn't even realize that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize how much of it I had already cut, because I got some that was 800. So I definitely must have used that already, because that's one of my numbers for show. 800 for show. We got this trophy braided line from doing some of all them fucking them different missions and shit we were on, right? You got an extra heavy. You got the. You ain't getting no good XP for the fish you catch. Bro, why in the hell do you have the giant spin with a 99-pound max drag? How in the
it works every time.
How in the fuck do you can't even move the fucking. There's no way you can even put the drag past halfway.
It works every time, bro. But that's the thing. Those bass are not big.
No.
You have to understand that.
No, I know that. That's why you were snatching them out the water at 40 feet. But I'm just gonna use it anyway, though.
It works every time, bro. It might be a weird setup.
No, it's not weird.
Does,
It's not weird. I'm just saying, if you ever caught some huge shit, you might want to stop.
Oh yeah.
You might want to stop.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. You might want to stop using your big.
But that's why I want to use that rod. I want to use that rod in certain lakes.
Bro.
Because I know what lakes to fish it on and what lakes not to fish it on.
Bro, you're talking about a 50-pound rod. You could be just fine with a 50-pound reel. Even 60. You don't have to go fucking 99. Cause you're gonna be fishing with that fucking club frog one day, and you can't control what bites your shit. And you're gonna get hit by some.
I don't use the Club Series frog on that one. I have a separate rod for that Club Series one.
I was about to say.
I use the River Spear 7.6.
I was just gonna say. I was just saying though. When you fishing for shit like that, that stuff ain't even heavy. You ain't gotta use a 99. That's all I'm saying. I was just saying, because you ain't gonna run into something that large. You just not. So the rod itself is 55 pounds at max, or 56. So at 56 pounds, you could throw a 60 on here with 60-pound test and be Gucci. But I think you're saving yourself because you had 30-pound line on it, so it's really not pulling like it really would. You see what I'm saying? It's not really giving it the pull like it would have when you was fishing in Kaiji, and then and oh no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. That was L Bob. L Bob was fishing in Kaiji, and I told him, I was like, bro, take that big ass fishing reel, that fucking saltwater reel, off of that regular rod. You gonna break it. That motherfucker, he had already went out into the water, caught a fish, and immediately his shit was red. I was like, I told you, you probably can't even put the fucking reel on 2. You can't put a giant ass saltwater reel on a regular rod. What the fuck is wrong with you? Because we were catching mahi and shit, so we were using smaller shit. I told him, I said, bro, you gonna have to leave and take that shit off. And then motherfuckers they act like they don't understand why they be losing so much fucking money. I'm like, bro, you just wasted $30,000 because you had to leave and come back. I said, yeah, you got a couple million. That shit adds up. Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, I'm gonna put like 50-pound line on it to match the rod. No, you can. That doesn't matter. I put that fucking, that giant ass fucking what's that fucking reel that I like to use? I hadn't used it in a while. That saltwater reel. It's a spin reel, and I put it on the equator. I do that shit all the time. What is it? Now I can't even fucking think. The tsunami. Yeah, my tsunami reel, bro. I put that tsunami reel. I put that on my equator rod. The equator is only what, a 88, the big one. And the tsunami has a drag max of 150. I just, when I catch a fucking tuna though, I can't. It doesn't matter what I catch out there. I can't go past half. You see what I'm saying? Because it's more than half the weight of the rod, as far as the max drag. So I can't ever go past half. Because if I put 150 on the, well, if I use that reel, I'm gonna use 150-pound test line, regardless. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use it because like it don't make sense to put a reel that big on and then put 30-pound line. What the fuck is the point of that? This shit serves no purpose. See, there's my braid, was that a 46? I ain't know your setup was like that. That's that giant spin, and you see why. That one definitely lives up to his name.
What I'm really worried about is this fucking next qualifier 3.
Oh, you talking about?
I never really fished there.
At Marin? I thought you have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have, but like not from Peacock.
Oh, they hard.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not my thing.
They hard. They hard to catch. Like, it's, so when I see them do it, it blows my mind because I'm like, how the fuck are y'all doing it? Like, it just, I don't understand it. Like, I truly don't understand how the fuck they're able to do some of the shit that they're doing. I don't need 1,000 feet of line. That's insane for this type of. I'll take the 620. Alright. You didn't have a leader on that bitch.
Yeah, I never put a leader on this. I never fucking use leaders.
Shit. So it's the acid green yellow, 3/4 ounce 4/0. Boom. On the Thetis. Alright, so I'm going back to the Ever. We in the Everglades or Blue Crab? Everglades. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gone. I just hit it, and I guess I'll set up the club room. So I'm gonna go to the Infinity Tunnels. I'm setting up the club room right now, and I'm gonna go fishing. And as soon as I get in there, I don't even care. Just as soon as I get in there, I'm just gonna go to the next day. It really don't fucking matter. We could be 10 minutes off. Or whatever. Cause I was pausing my shit so much it don't even matter. So, people, I have confirmed that the recovery of the reel means way more than you guys even can imagine. Alright, I got the mark still in the water too. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next morning, if it'll let me. Day 2. Oh, yep, it let me. I pay an extra 1,000 because you gotta extend. And the sunrise is different. Oh yeah, I got it on 2, and that bitch is flipping. And booyah! Right out the gate. Right out the gate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trophy butterfly. Yak, you might have cracked the code, my nigga, with the top water shit. It wasn't even 30 seconds. So it's definitely the action. No wonder I'm like, bro, what the fuck? My frogs weren't working. No shit, they weren't working, you monkey fuck. Bro, because we on totally different mornings. And I got that bitch. It wasn't even a minute in. Like, it was 20 seconds in. As soon as and it's 6 pounds. God damn. Bro, that's extremely interesting, bro. Now it makes me want to switch to a 30. What they said? They said a 31, but I don't believe that. I was on a 29. What's the difference? But I did say to keep up with that shit, I would have to switch. Okay, I'm going to switch it to a 1. Boy, I'm fucking caught a fish out the gate. Like, it didn't even. So it ain't even really your frog. It's not even your trophy. It's not even your trophy frog. It's the fucking. I got. Boy! Bruh, this is insane. It's the action.
Got one. Oh, I fucking missed it again.
Me too. I got mine just then. And the reel recovers so fast, the fish is literally flipping on the water. Trophy largemouth at 6.7. What is going on? Yo, listen, let me tell y'all something. That would explain why some days I would go crazy with the frog, and some days I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? That makes perfect sense. Bro, that's huge. I really don't think you understand how huge that is. Because even though I know what I know about fishing, and even though, like, you, for some reason, you never even thought about the recovery shit, like, bruh, that's a huge deal. Because now I can really mathematically set shit up. Bro, I told you, I only been playing this shit 6 months. 6.5, 7 months, some shit like that. Bro, that's a big deal. I'm gonna switch it to, bro, I got a whole lot more control with the one. The one just popped. Even with one, I had it on one and it just smashed. Bro, that's a huge deal. Another 3.5 pound fucking fit. Bro, that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. Basically, my recovery.
Actually going crazy.
My recovery was too slow. And so sometimes I would put mine on one. Because I'm like, what the fuck? You know, trying to just like, you know, maneuver through the water. But they probably looking at this shit like, what the fuck is that?
Motherfuckers can use that lily pad and shit.
I don't know what they think it is, but it ain't even enticing them enough. I mean, I can catch some shit, but that would explain a lot. Oh shit, bro, I'm about to change to a popper. Bro, this explains so much, and I never even, and that's why I tell people, it don't matter how smart you are. You can learn something every day because we forget more than we learn. We just do. It's just, that's just a part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you learn something every day.
Oh shit, I need to go let my dog out. I ain't even realize what time it was, nigga. It's already, the tournament about to kick off.
Yeah, in an hour. That's what I'm saying. I'm worried about that shit.
Bro, this is a big deal. Because now I can put, and I mean, I already knew about the recovery. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I'm using a trolling octopus or something, the octopus itself, it doesn't really have action. It's plastic. So I'm really just trolling. Oh man. Now I see why they say with the speed on 2. Now I see how you and what you just experienced is what they were saying when you got a recovery this high. Now I can understand why you miss a lot of bites. You miss a lot of bites. Cause I know for a fact I was listening to your ass when you was fishing and you was like, God damn it. I was like, yeah, you missed another one. But I didn't realize how fast the fucking frog was moving. Bro.
Well, I wasn't using that rod for the tournament. I was using my river spear.
Bro, then you are fucking retarded.
Because on that river, there's fucking big ass fucking bad.
Bro, change the goddamn reel. Simple. Just make it match. Oh shit. But then you'd have to find another reel in the 40s. I don't give a fuck, bro. Keep the line the way it is. Because I think that's what's kind of evening it out. I don't know. You ain't even got to use the trophy frog. I don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you, you on to some shit. Because the frog is doing more. Like, it might be moving, but just stop reeling some. And then, like, just stop reeling some. Do a jerk and then pull. Fuck, that shit came out all fucked up. But oh well. Just goddamn stop reeling. And then, like, let it, like, the action is creating. That shit's ridiculous, dude.
Like, let it sit, action. action. Let it sit. Action. Like take your time with it.
That's the walk the dog.
What?
See? You ain't, bruh.
I understand.
Bro, I want you to listen to me, motherfucker. When we kick off this bitch, I don't even want to wait till.
I'm using the different rods.
I don't even want to wait till fucking in the morning. I'm fucking hyped. I want to go right now. We do it like we did last time. We went as soon as that bitch started. We ain't wait. We said fuck it. Now, granted, I'm still not catching as many fish as you. And the weather and the activity is definitely playing a role. I'm definitely not catching as many, but we've cracked the code on why we have to be a little bit more precise on how we mark the markers, because if we ain't on the same time of day, weather pattern, that marker doesn't mean shit. Because what if I send you that marker and you never fish on that weather, on that day, like on that pattern? It'll never mean shit. It'll just be a marker.
Is this to show you that, hey, there's a unique right there?
What?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's other markers. The markers are really showing you, like, hey, you caught a unique there, mark it. So next time when you want a unique, cast it right there. That's all really a marker is you're marking your fish.
Yeah, but at the same token,
It's showing you.
But what I'm saying is, at the same token, if you don't come back and fish in the same weather pattern on that day, that shit was irrelevant as fuck. Bro, I'm not even fishing in the same area as you. I didn't even realize that you're going down the other fucking tunnel. I'm still catching them bitches though. 3.9. Bro, you are a fucking asshole. You did this shit on a complete accident, motherfucker. And I cannot believe you don't even realize what you did. That's why I kept asking you all that shit. I was like, yo, what is your speed at? What is this? What is that? Because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's why I saw that frog. I'm like, bro, what kind of batteries you got in that bitch?
That bitch electronic, boy.
That bitch was moving. Motherfucker was moving like he had one of my GTA whips. I said, this nigga. Look at this. Look at this. I'm about to get him. He about to get him. Got him. Let's go.
I think this is the new setup for the frogs.
Bruh.
This might be a new setup.
Bruh, I'm catching. Bro, I don't think I've...
Frogs only.
Okay, hold on. No, bro. We got to maximize this shit for everything because it matters.
It works with poppers.
Bro.
I just used the popper earlier.
Bro, here's my point. Listen to this catch right now. And this is what I be trying to tell people. Now, hold on. Now this makes sense. On top of the fact about when I'm telling people about your goddamn equipment. That's why I always say maximize your XP. Bro, I got $2,700 right now in the Everglades. Is that a big deal for me? $2,700? No. But I like to get my travel costs back. But is it a big deal for someone who needs to come up from level 30? Yes. That's a big damn deal. Bro, let me get my dog. Hold up. This motherfucker, I forgot he was even in here. Hey, big head. You gonna potty? Wow, that is absolutely insane. With the help,
I just used the walker.
With the and I bet it was badass too.
Yeah. I just caught a fish with it.
And you know what pisses me off even worse? Is that the reel that I had the frog on is the one that I had set up like that in the tournament, and it was moving. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, I should have used this setup for the tournament.
That's what the fuck I just said.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's qualifier 3.
And how about this? The fish ain't big enough to break your shit. But in Marin, now that's a different story.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
You may need to find another rod with the same type of recovery. I mean, another reel with a fewer poundage. Why don't you use the same fucking reel but just a different weight? The recovery's still gonna be the same. Why don't you use the same model, just a different weight? Like a 60. I know it. If they got a 70, I know they got a 60. Even a 70 would be better. But that 99, whew, that's pushing it. Cause you fuck around. Cause that's a frog, my nigga. And
bro, this walker's going crazy.
For real? I had to let the dog out. You killing it? Which one you using?
The Walker 3. Let me see. Oh, I just got an achievement. The color perch. Hook 3. 3
What did it say? You just completed the challenge. What? Saint?
I don't know what kind of challenge.
Bro, you don't even realize you just completed the challenge. You just released 20 fish in a row.
What the fuck?
That's what that is. The challenge, Saint, you gotta release 20 fish in a row. And the next one, level 2, is 50.
Bro, this walker is fucking... Look at this action on the walker. Look at it.
Hold on, let me zoom in. Okay. Where you at?
You see it?
No.
I'm ready, like, right here. I'm at... Like,
oh, there it is. Okay, I got you.
Look.
Oh, yeah. No. See what I mean? You're not gonna get that type of action. Bro, thanks to my... Listen, y'all. If y'all don't know what's going on, me and Yak are putting an axe to this motherfucker. And we chopping this shit down. It ain't just playing a game no more. Now, I'm utilizing the knowledge that I have as a fisherman. And we had to take a step back and really look at this shit. And I want to let y'all know, one, what we've come down to understand is that the weather, the time of day, along with the activity in the water for the fish, it also, well, clearly we knew that it plays a big part. But what we did not pay attention to all the way, I mean, we did in some cases, especially when we was in Kaiji, because, you know, we got to fish 800 fucking feet. Okay, that's a long ass way. But we never thought about the recovery with lures and shit, and the speed and the action and the... We don't, like, when I would fish, bro, I just go get my rod and I went to the water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my pops would tell me all this other shit, and I'm not saying I wasn't paying attention, but, like, I wasn't going out to the water like, all right, well, my recovery on my rod. I was just trying to fish. I was a kid, fool. I ain't give a fuck. I don't care about that. I'm not listening to this nigga. I'm trying to get to the water, bitch. Bro, I got like, I'm talking about like 11 rods and reels and shit, bro. You think I ever paid attention to that? Only when I fucking first opened the box to put my setup together. But I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta think about it. I ain't really gotta worry about recovery. Most of the time I was fishing in salt water.
You know what's crazy?
I was fishing in the Gulf, my nigga. I ain't even have to worry about that unless we were fishing deep.
Bro, you know what's crazy though?
What up?
I bet you half of these people that play fishing parent don't even know that shit means a lot.
Bro, I was saying that one night on the live stream. I said, okay, how many of y'all in the chat knows what recovery is? Put a raise your hand emoji. Man, Man, they was immediately LOLing. They were like, I don't have a clue. I was like, so y'all play this game, y'all put these rods together, but you don't even understand why. You don't even, like, why do you think I picked a specific selection of shit when I'm going to Kaiji? That fucking water is deep, bro. I need that rod to take in line so I don't fucking be sitting there reeling for 30 hours. That's why people ask me, they're like, bro, how do you get those fish in so fast? Recovery is 51. Oh, wow.
This is a big one.
Oh, I saw that one, bro. That hit was insane. Bitch, you're scaring my fish off.
Maybe it's a big one, I'm not sure.
Yup, 6.7 pounds. Bruh.
Trophy.
Oh, yeah, bitch. You show up in the tournament playing like this, nigga. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on like Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Monkey Kong, Mario Kong. Bitch, it's on. So listen, in this tutorial lesson, y'all gonna have to go back because I'm not stopping shit. Like, I'm not doing all these different weird things. No, I'm not. I'm talking and I'm moving. If you're not paying attention, just back up. Straight up. If you just go back. Just go back. But me and Yak, we are and not only that, we're proving the actions of the lure can be affected greatly. And why the fuck I never thought about that? Because yeah, the retrieve speed, the 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, yeah, that's cool, and you can set, you know what I'm saying? But like, that recovery speed is a lot. That recovery speed means so much, and you still going crazy. Now the weather is
that trophy frog popper is going crazy.
The weather is actually playing a big part, a huge part, because you're still like smashing out. And my weather, I don't have as high activity in this morning time period as you do, so you're going crazy. Bro, I wish I would have known this is what the fuck you was doing. I never paid attention to it all the way. Because sometimes I'd be like, yo, why the fuck I can't catch any now? Remember that one day I was in the bass tournament? I went crazy on the spotted bass? I could have fucking made it.
Man, remember that one time when I jumped in? And bro, I was going ham. And the next thing, everybody started joining. I was first place for like a few fucking minutes.
Bro.
And then boom, I just dropped down.
Bro, you was top 5 for a good 45 minutes. I said, this nigga about to place. I was fucking, bro, I was cheering you on so far. I was like, bro, come on, dog. How did I miss that? Now, I understand now what they say about the speed. Because I straight up missed that fucking, I missed that one. I think I pulled it right out of his fucking mouth. I'm about to switch to a frog popper. Matter of fact, so here's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at your rod, you have a multitude of things. Now y'all can zoom in on this on fucking YouTube.
And y'all can use that same setup.
Y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Zoom in. And one key is the length of the rod. The taller the rod is, the further you can cast out, especially based on the ratio, the gear ratio of your rod, of your reel. 5 to 1, that's not bad. But it has 12 plus 1 ball bearings. So it has basically 12. It's a spin reel. So if you was to spin the reel and take the cap off, you would see 12 ball bearings, and the plus 1 is a free ball bearing that roams in the middle. It's like it's kind of hard to explain because it's they say 12 plus 1, but the 12 are in the circle. You'll see those. Then the plus 1, usually they put it in the cap. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is the ball bearings along with the gear ratio, it makes the reel pretty smooth. And they did a good job scientifically programming this game, because this shit really fucking works like that. So, and that's how you get the breakdown. Now the friction section count, usually how you break that down.
6-pound trophy butterfly peacock bass.
Oh my god.
With the Club Series frog popper, the black and red. Look at the head on this bitch.
Yeah, that bitch got a noggin.
Bitch got a hammer.
You got the Club Series? You got your Club Series popper?
Yeah.
What about your black trophy one?
I was just using that one. That one works good too. I barely put the Club Series one on.
Hey bro, even though I only got 5 fish, listen to this shit. And this strictly has everything to do with the motion. And I'm gonna explain that in a second. Bro, I don't have a single fish right now after we figured this out and got through this little tutorial / training. Bro, I don't have a single fish right now under 3.5 pounds. Do you know why that is? You about to, this shit really about to come all full circle, bro. You about to be a beast for real. Because I understand this part of it, because you already know I'm a fucking genius. You just know how to fish in general. You're a fisherman, bro. I mean, it's what you do. We both, you know what I'm saying? It's what we do. Like, but all this other science shit, you don't give a fuck about that, bitch. You just throwing shit. You put shit in the water. You know how to fish, period. Like, you feel me? But 6.1. Yeah, bro. It ain't nothing else to talk about. If you don't use this setup, when we go to qualifier 3, I'm gonna kick your ass. Straight up. But anyway,
you guys caught me another 6 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you don't use this setup when we get to qualifier 3, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, real deal, kick your ass. When I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Cause all you gotta do is get in the top 20 in this qualifier and you go to the semis. I'm telling you right now, I should have known looking at this rod you had, the Thetis rod. It's the only one with a cork. Or one of the few, but that looks like this. But anyway, the reason why you're catching what you're catching is, think about it. What's the one thing that I was teaching you in Kaiji when you started snatching up all those big fish? And you used to tell me when we was trolling, remember you tell me to slow down? I was like, hell no. Why? Why did I say that? You remember? Because the big fish are fast enough to keep up with your shit. So your lure is moving at a pace that only big fish can catch it. And the proof is in the pudding, because there's not a single fish that I have that's less than 3.5 pounds. Nigga, we was just in the qualifier 2 and I caught a 1.9, 3 of them before I fucking said fuck this shit. 1.9, 1.9, and 1.9. And I was fishing with a fucking 5-aught. It was a bass jig, but it was still a 5-aught. But the point is, bass have big mouths anyway. So they can pretty much swallow any hook, for real. Their mouths are huge. I mean, they eat a 25-pound bass will eat a duck. There have been videos where ducks have been in lakes and they've been like a little bit smaller. And a bass,
got me another one.
A bass came out of nowhere and ate a duck, fool. So if a bass can eat a duck, I know damn good and well it can take in a fucking 6-aught hook. But anyway, so listen, as we go through this, I'm not stopping a whole lot to like point shit out and do all this. I'm gonna keep going through, and we just gonna keep going. So what you have to realize is also based on the weight that your rod can even deal with for the lure. The power extra heavy, that means it can catch some big fish. So the rod is very, very capable, and you want to have a moderately fast or a fast action so it can have that twitch in the rod. You don't want a slow one because they're stiff. They don't move good. That's like a tuna rod. You would never use a tuna rod trying to fish for bass. You would be fucked in the ass. So Oh shit, I just realized something. I'll talk about this next time. But anyway, so you have to think about that. Now looking at the reel, those ball bearings, the drag is in the front. That's also a big deal. But the ball bearings, the recovery speed, and that ratio, along with the max drag, but you rarely get to go max drag unless it's a real decent situation. You really want to pay attention to that, because those things really affect how your lure moves through the water. And now I'm really starting to understand how these assholes are doing what they're doing. Bro, how many fish you got, pimp?
What's up?
How many fish you got?
Man, I done caught like almost fucking 19 fish.
Bro.
I just been releasing them.
Bro. That's a lot of fish, considering the time that we spend a lot of time fucking off too. Like, you know what I'm saying, with me talking about shit and just, you know what I'm saying, you pausing it, whatever. Like, bro. Got him. See, I missed it. Now I understand why that speed can also be a factor to where it can cause a problem. But if you give it a good hit, if you give it a good hit and then a couple taps, you get these like nice little like jerky movements and shit, and like that would look like an insect or a frog on the water. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that the game is that real, but sometimes I be doing some incredible shit with these lures, and I'm like, that's some shit I would have did in real life. Cause I be trying to get this AI to respond. I need to catch fish. Like, I ain't. So now I'm about to go find a rod, bro. Oh, this shit about to change the game. Oh, this shit's about to change the fucking game. How long have we been on? It's been almost 2 hours already. So just think, if you were fishing for real, do you know how many fish you caught the first time, fool?
Yeah, that's this setup, bro, is, I guess, crazy. Look at
Bro,
that, you got a fish.
No, I mean, I missed him. I missed him. But,
I missed one too.
But I didn't miss that one. I ain't missed that one. Boy, you can't tell me this wasn't worth it. You can't tell me this wasn't worth it when I was like, yo, we need to figure this out. Let's go about it this way.
Oh shit, I'm glad we did it, cause now we know shit, you know?
Bro, one thing, if you can't say shit else about me ever in your life, if something was to ever happen to me and you was like, yo, I want to come talk at my dog's funeral or some shit. Not saying, you know, God forbid. But I'm just saying, one thing you can say about me, dog, I'm smart as fuck. Like, you done had a lot of conversations with me, dog. I know a lot of shit. Like, real deal. You can back me up on that, dog. If anybody ever talk shit and they got something to say, you could really be like, no, that motherfucker knows what he's talking about. Bro, are you gonna stop? This motherfucker done figured out the matrix. He don't know what to do. Come on, fat boy. What are you doing? Let's go. Come on. fucking face. That's the worst thing you could do as a dog. Don't run up in somebody else's yard acting like you own that motherfucker. You gonna get your shit rocked. But like,
yeah, bit by another dog.
Dogs, bro. So you never know what somebody will do if they got guns and they trying to protect themselves, or you don't never fucking know. That's why I hate that shit. That shit be killing me. I'm like, bro, you can't be running in other people's yards acting like you own that bitch. Bro, we literally cracked the code. The code has been cracked, Yak. The code has been cracked, my boy. Hey, I think it's time to win qualifier 3, dog. I think you can do it. Hey, I'm about to crank up the speed on this bitch. Bro, I think you could. Bro, I think you could do it, bro. The streak you've been having lately, bro. Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit at 3. That frog is fucking moving through the water like a bat out of hell.
Look at mine. Look in the back.
I can't see. I already fucking reeled my shit in. Okay. That bitch was. Hold on. Let me know where you throwing that motherfucker.
I threw it. This is on 3.
Nigga, where is it at? I hear it.
You're in the middle.
Oh, okay, hold on. You got clear line on your shit. Can't see it. Good God!
That bitch is bad.
Bitch, you ain't gonna catch nothing with that one. I wonder if it works. Oh, bro, it works better on 3. It works better on 3 with slight jerky move, like just slight. You ain't even got a
slower.
God damn, did you see how fast I shot that? Bruh, this has to be the setup. We gotta fish with heavy shit, bruh. Even if we fish with a bigger rod, so we can use a bigger reel. This has to be the setup, G. And use red line, bro. Go get you some more braided line. See? My line is red. I can see the shit. I've learned that. When you gotta fish in these lakes and it's bright and shit, don't use the white line. Because even when it gets dark, you can still see the red line. Look at that, bro. That's a 4-pounder.
I'm using yellow line. I'm using the trophy yellow line.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, from my side, I can't see it. Bro, I'm in the middle of a fucking sunrise.
It just gives me a reason to use the trophy line.
Bro, I'm in the middle of a sunrise, though. So in the red line, you can see wherever
you have your glasses
on? It's just yellow as fuck. But you see, my line is red. You can see that bitch no matter where you at.
Yeah.
I can see that it's all the way at the bushes right now. I ain't even gotta, you see what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about it or nothing. So, bro, I'm slightly tapping it, giving it a lift. Slightly tapping it. It might be moving 1 or 2 feet on every tap. But that's how I caught the last one. And it got that bitch quick. Because it's like, it's jerky, small little jerky movements. And I'm not going too fast. I'm just like giving it little taps. After it finishes its walking, because once you lift it, it's gonna go through its walking. It's gonna do that regardless. So I just go ahead and just tap it a couple of times. I'm just trying to find a bunch of different ways to really maneuver this new little condition we just figured out. Bro, I'm starting to understand what the fuck they doing. Like, it's slow. It's starting to make a lot more sense. This is more than just, oh, we're fishing. No. It's a little bit of, it has a lot of realism to it. So it has a lot of real, real fishing shit in it for those like us that really like to fish. But there's a lot of gamesmanship and strategy that has to go into this game. You ain't gonna just fucking throw some shit in the water and be like, oh, I caught 80 fish. No, the fuck you didn't. I still don't have a single fish under 3.5 pounds. That says a lot, considering what the fuck we were just doing. Especially because I'm on a different day than you, so we can understand how the time is actually working. Makes so much sense now. Oh my god, me. Oh, I missed mine. Good catch, boy. I guess that fish was like, hell no, what's wrong with him?
Right.
Cause he slightly bit my shit, but he was like, no, y'all got something funny going on over here. They was probably racing. Hey boy, you see them frogs up there? Got him! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Hey boy, Yak, you my guy, bro. You really my guy, dog. Cause like everybody else in the club, they don't rock like this. 3.7. Bro, I still hadn't caught a fish less than 3.5 pounds. This is how these niggas winning. I mean, I got almost, and I don't know why, but I'm not even fishing where you're fishing at. I'm still fishing down my own little trolley way over here. And I'm still catching shit. Like, this shit is crazy. Got another one. Bro, I'm ready for the tournament. I ain't lying. I don't know what the fuck these frogs are doing, but this shit is a goddamn, this shit is a mod. Like, this shit is a hack. 3.7. Not a single fish under 3.5 pounds. Not one. Not one. And I hadn't changed from the green frog that we've been fishing with since we got here. Once we broke down the tutorial and the science or the strategy and the science, the rest of the tutorial is in the video. You just gotta watch it. Y'all gonna have to watch it back and go back. It's in the live. Yep. I'm doing live tutorials now. From now on, when y'all see this and it pops up as a live tutorial, me and Yak ain't doing nothing but training. Or we trying to do some research on some new shit, because we trying to crack the code. I am Neo. I am the Matrix. I am.
No.
What?
I was talking to him.
I was about to say, what happened, boy? I was like, no, you ain't get your shit stuck. Oh, Lord. I'll jump in the water and go get that bitch for you, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You get one of them, you get one of them frogs stuck, boy, I know you gonna cry.
Oh, hell, last time I went fishing with a frog. It was an all-black frog with red eyes. And when I casted it wrong. And it wrapped around a fucking tree. And I couldn't get that bitch out.
You can't get it again?
Oh, and I'm talking about it in real life.
That's what I'm saying. But it was just probably something that you had bought. You don't even like know.
It was expensive. It's from Bass Pro Shops.
Ooh. I thought maybe you had it for a while and it was just something that you probably couldn't find again.
Oh, nah.
I'm gonna tell you. See, I just did it again. The shit was moving so fast that when the fish came up and hit it, it was, yup, I see what they're saying now. So we gotta kind of maybe find a medium. He came up and hit it again. And I missed him again. Nigga, what you got going on? Got his ass that time. That bitch sat there and waited for that frog to move again. Crazy, dog. Oh, I finally got one under 3.5. It's 3. Damn, we caught a 3-pounder at the same time, nigga. Mine was 3.06. Yours was 3.04. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, you get on my nerves.
Let me see. Should we go down over there there to Marion. We got 31 minutes. I don't know what. I have no markers for the fucking peacocks.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever even caught a peacock bass at Marin. Cause like they're so hard to catch. I'm not lying. I don't fish over there often because I actually hate it because of the current. And you know, I do a lot of float fishing and shit. Oh, I'm coming. I'm about to pull the rod up now. Boom. So for those of y'all that was watching the tutorial and what we were talking about based off the rod, the reel, the recovery, the ratio, max drag, the ball bearings, all of those things that contribute to why your lure is doing the things that it needs to do. Go back and watch that and get an understanding, especially of the vocabulary of what these things mean in this fishing stuff, because then it'll help you understand exactly what you're doing, and y'all won't have to keep popping up on the live asking me some of the wildest shit. Like, and I understand that a lot of you do fish and a lot of you don't. A lot of you just enjoying the game, but it'll help you learn about fishing immediately. Trust me, if you don't know how to fish, this game will definitely get you there. I stand behind this game, man. When it comes to fishing, this game is this.
Oh, we can use a boat too. I forgot.
It's Marin. It's Marin. You know, Marin River got all the fucking.
Damn, that's a big ass fucking map.
It is, and it's so gay. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They did a lot, like a lot of the mapping and the stuff that they put like in the water. You could tell they used the Unreal Engine because this shit is so. And that was back then. And I know they probably made some updates and you know, fixed some textures and bro, this shit is unbelievable to me. The water looks, depending on like a certain angle, if you look at the water a certain way while you look at the vegetation, dog, this shit looks so real. They did a good ass job. Now some things you can tell depending on what you're looking at, it's like, yeah, you know, that's a little artsy, because it might be too, it got too much color to it, or you know what I'm saying. But certain shit, when you hit a certain angle, it's like, whoa, that shit looks so real. Like this pier looks good. This called normal mapping, bump mapping. That's how they make it look textured even though it's flat. I know how to do this shit too. I got degrees in all this shit, man.
Yeah, I got no fucking peacock bass markers.
I'm trying to tell you. So for those of you that want to enjoy the tutorial, make sure y'all run it back. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all run it back. Run it back. And me and Yak about to go to Marin River and continue and to show you guys a lot of the things that's going on and some of the changes that we gonna make personally as we, you know what I'm saying, chop down some of these freaking what you call it, these tournaments. So now we about to head to Marin River because that's where the qualifier 3 is. I think the last one.
The last one too, the qualification.
So we about to head to Marin. Oh my God! Look at the weather at Marin. Look at day 1. We've already proven it, so I don't even care to change it. The one that I hate is that one that looks like Batman ears. I don't know how to explain it. Where it's like small on both sides But then in the middle, the whole day, it's just like all low. I hate that one. It don't. It's no purpose to even fish at that. I don't even understand why they got it in the game. You can only fish from 5 to 8 and 5 to 8. Or no, 5 to 8 and 6 to 9. The rest of the day is shot. The whole damn day. So what's your plan here? I'm about to go look at my inventory because I want to see if I could find another reel with the same type of specs, because I'm really interested now to see, like, okay, what we got. So this one's a 99. That's a giant spin. I'm gonna see what I got in the 50s. Actually, I'm gonna go to the shop because it's easier. And get a bigger picture. Go to spin reels, and it's faster. You got way more. You know what I'm saying? It's just way faster. They're already in order by weight. Bro, you using a 55-pound rod, right? The Thetis max out is 56. 22 to 56. See, I wouldn't use this one, even though I have it. I wouldn't use the XL. Wait, do I have that one? Yeah, I got all of them. I'm tripping. I wouldn't use that one because it's boom, right here. The Empress. Oh my God, bro, that bitch is faster than that. What are you doing, fool?
Huh?
What you doing?
Fucking at that place.
Bro.
I ain't really never fished here, fool. I got
Bro,
all.
while you at Marin, I'm trying to put you on some shit.
No, I'm watching your thing.
Oh, you see the spot rod I'm on?
Yeah, I see you on the reel.
Yeah, recovery is 61, fool. That's what I was telling you about how fast the spot rods are. I don't know why. Well, I guess because they cast really far, so they can put the fucking Bro, we can spot. Hell yeah, bro. Bass are white fish. Oh my God. Let me get rid of one of these. I didn't even think about that shit, fool. I'm taking a spot rod. Biatch. That's 1 3/7. That's the Bass Enchanter.
A spot rod?
Yeah, if you go to the shop, I meant the reels. Go to spin reel.
I was gonna say you can't use a spot rod. What the fuck?
You can use it to drop the fucking food.
Oh, but yeah, I thought you were talking about in the tournament though. I was like, this is next.
Nah, cause I'm like, yo, cause bass are whitefish, like completely. So that shit would work. But go to the spin reels and go to page. Go to page.
Yeah, I had the Griffin spot 9,000.
Look at now look at the 10. Look at the recovery on that bitch. 61. Boy, that's insane. I think I'm gonna take the one that's the
A 61 recovery.
bro, that's insane. You know how fast that shit is moving, dude?
Yeah, but you don't want the lure to go too fast and rework the lure, and the fucking lure is just spinning around.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, do you know? I was just saying how fast that is.
Oh yeah, it is fast.
Bro, look at the Leviathan. The recovery is 43.
9,000.
Either one. The recovery is 43.3 with a max drag of 57. That is right in the door. And it's got 12 ball bearings. Because it's got 9 plus 3. And it's got 12 friction sections. I might buy one of them in real life. That's a real fucking reel, dog. A UL tuber, I might buy that bitch. That's a good reel. The ratio is only 3 to 1. But the thing is,
So
you don't need a high ratio dealing with bass. They ain't that big. I might get that match catch because it only looks like that in this particular, the Rivertex match.
I'm thinking
What you thinking, G?
of using a Loki rod.
The Loki rod? Why the Loki?
Yeah. Because, I mean, that map is known for the Loki.
Is known for what?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. But, I don't know. What you kind of set up, what you think?
Shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was okay with using the Thetis. Because,
The one?
or no, because that's too light.
Because what if you hook onto something that's not a peacock bass?
Bro, I'm okay with using the Thetis, dog, because of the weight. I don't care about XP. I'm trying to win that tournament. I don't give a fuck about XP at all. At all. I don't care if I get 200 XP for every fish.
Okay. Let's use it.
Because I got the Thetis. I got the 8.2. And I got the 6.7 and the 7.6. I got all of them.
Well, if you're gonna use the Thetis, what lure are you gonna use? A frog, walker? What do you think?
You know what? Truthfully, you know what else I want to pack? See, you can't use the river spear because those are light. That bitch will get ate the fuck up. I really want to use an extra heavy simply because of where we going, or we can use like a standard heavy. Cause Marion River ain't no bitch, boy. I might take a Thetis and a Loki. I might get rid of 2 of the other small rods that I have.
Well, the Thetis is an X heavy.
No. I know.
Yeah, and so I'm also taking the Loki, the 810 power heavy.
You gonna take the 810?
Yeah.
It's only got a max line weight of 26 pounds though. That's why I said
But the peacock is not that big over there.
Yeah, but look, let me show you what is at Marion River.
But it's still gonna put up a good weight.
But we gonna be, but you gonna be using frogs, right? We gonna be using frogs and shit, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Catfish sometimes bite them bitches. Cause catfish eat frogs. Oh.
So
Oh.
what kind of rod should we use then?
Oh shit. We gonna have a bigger problem at Marin. Guess what?
What?
Go to the fish species and go look
It
at
doesn't let you see. Oh, it doesn't let me see it. I'm watching your screen though.
Oh, you see this fish right here? You gonna have to put a metal leader on your shit. Yup, cause they like walkers and poppers. You see the payara? You do not want to accidentally fuck. You see the teeth on this motherfucker, bro?
That fucking big ass one teeth.
No, it's two. Two big ass fangs at the bottom. They kill people in real life too. They puncture the fuck out you. Not purposely, but they bite. I mean.
Yeah, they call them the vampire fish.
Yeah, the payara, vampire fish. The bitch is no joke. But that ain't shit. It's two of them.
Yeah.
You got the payara, and you got the fucking. It's one just like the payara, but that ain't shit. You also got these fucking piranhas and the red-tailed barracuda. Dog, we're gonna have to put metal leaders on. I ain't trying to lose no good ass lures fucking with these crazy ass teeth fish.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the Theus is gonna fucking. That's what I'm saying. What if we catch something? What if we catch one of those on the Theus?
The Theus is a big
We're
one.
fucked. Yeah, but I don't know, bro.
No, that's why I said change the reel. Keep it all even on 55. That's why I was like, yo, look, it's more rods with the same recovery. It's about the recovery speed. So you can take that. I'm breaking mine down right now. You take that giant span off.
What reel are you gonna use for it?
That's what I was telling you. That's what I was trying to tell you. You be all over the place. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I was saying go look at the spot. I was just trying to show you the how fast that bitch can move. But if I had to truthfully really think about it, we gotta at least you at least need 55, because the rod is a 56. So go from there. A 66 won't even hurt. The Selva Star, that's a bomb ass reel. I love that one.
Well, should we go with the Griffin Spot 10,000? I mean, it has a recovery of a 61.
You know the reason why I was thinking about using that one was because, okay, how about this then? I got multiple, so I'm gonna take backup reels, and we can go practice in Marin right now, and I can hold 12 reels. So I'm just gonna take a bunch with me and see which ones are acting the best, because I'm about to turn up. I'm telling you, I don't think you realize what we figured out. I don't think you understand what I figured out, bro, with this mathematical, equational, physical type shit that I do, bro. Bro, you gotta admit, I'm fucking smart, bro. You ain't even know what I was talking about. Cause I was like, bro, why is your fucking frog moving so fast? That's when I started asking you questions. What is your settings here? What is this? What is that? Let me see this. Oh shit. Hold on. Let's back out. And it turned into this. And now we got answers. I would only use the spot rod just to try it, because I guarantee you that spot rod makes them poppers go fucking stupid. I bet them bitches pop so hard, bro. Because think about it. If the recovery is 61, can you imagine what happens just with one click of the button? Just one full turn. That shit probably slaps the water, dude. Put it on 1 for sure. I wouldn't even put it on 2. I wouldn't even try it. The frog will probably run across the water, bro.
Yeah.
if you had to ask me though, I say we keep it within. I think truthfully, if you really want to, I think the Leviathan, I think the Leviathan, the 10,000, because yours, the one that you was using, right? The Giant Spin had a 45, right? The Leviathan has a 41 recovery.
I think I'm gonna use a Theist and the Griffin Spot 10,000.
You gonna use the 10? You think if you slow? You think if you well, hold on. How about this? The Griffin Spot 9,000, but the max drag is only 45. See, you wanna see the max drag on the 10,000 is 47. But that's not bad. I mean, the fucking.
Or should I just take both?
Bro, with all the reels I can carry, I'm taking a whole shitload.
Take another shot.
Cause I want the shit to work. Like I'm not trying to lose. No cap. But I at least want the max drag to match my rod. But it's not a big deal because the rod goes from 22 to 56. So the rod can handle the fish. You ain't gonna catch no 56 pound payara, dude. If you do, that's a shark. I think the biggest one I've caught was like, shit, I don't even know. I know it was in the 30s. I need my max drag to match though. Like, see this one has a max drag of 56.2, a ratio of 6-to-1. The Ultimate Roller, the Ultimate Roller 3500S. 8 friction counts, ball bearings 12 plus 1, max drag of 56.2, and a recovery of 39. That might be perfect in the window. Like, I'm definitely gonna try that one. The max catch, that one has a max drag of 61.5 with a recovery of 43.3. I got every rod on the game, and now you see why. Now you understand why I do the shit that I do. Because there's so many different options. Now that you understand how we can really set this up, now you get it. This shit is that serious. And you also have to realize if you change a lure and the lure is lighter or heavier, I'm not gonna lie to you, that fucking Griffin Spot would probably be cold with a jig. Because with a recovery of 61, that bitch will never hit the ground. Bro, man, let me clear my shit out. I'm about to clear this bitch out right now. All I know is I'm clearing this bitch out. The only thing I'm not clearing out is the Thetis and the Thora. I ain't getting rid of my Thora 9.6. But I could get rid of this 29.5 fucking recovery though. No, cause my jigs work well with that. I'm not gonna lie. But no wonder sometimes I have to put them on 3. That makes sense. But it's like perfect. I've mastered this setup, this particular setup. So I'm gonna definitely keep this one. But the max drag on the Thora is only it's 6-to-21. I don't know how I feel about that if I fuck around and hook into some big shit.
Yeah, still.
Let me see. Okay. Let me look at these fish here. The red-tailed barracuda. Oh, it's small. It's just got razor sharp teeth. So they feed on anything. It refuses. What? Red-tailed barracuda has ridiculously sharp fish, but sharp teeth, but they don't eat other fish. They eat the prawns, the freshwater crabs, and shit like that. They do not eat. That is crazy. But it only gets up to about a pound. So it's a small fish. An extremely small fish. It's only 1 foot and it'll weigh up to a pound. So I'm sure like you get a unique, it'd be like 3. So no, Marin River, the only thing you'd have to worry about is these catfish, and they're at the bottom, like for real. The arowana, It can weigh up to 13 pounds. Not a big fish. A croaker, that's not a big fish at all. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. A spotted araku, that fish only gets up to like a foot. So I've caught a few of them. The only thing you'd have to worry about is the arapaima. They get up to 6 feet and can grow up to 10 feet, and they weigh up to 400 pounds. But they eat fish, and I don't think they really fuck with frogs. They fuck with swim baits, crankbaits, and minnows. And they're big enough to where sometimes they come out of the water and they even eat land animals. They act like alligator. Man, it's a big ass fish, dude. One of the largest freshwater fish in the Amazon. It's big as fuck. And they can breathe air. Can you believe that?
Bro, I just don't want to hook into one of those.
Nah, I don't think you'll hook. Well, it don't matter. 440 pounds, you fucked. It don't matter what we hook into. Everything else is small. You got the payara, you got the biara. They only get up to about 4 pounds, but they got really sharp teeth. You gotta use metal leaders. The jacunda, that one only gets up to about 2 pounds. The Oscar, about 1 to 2 pounds. Yeah, all these fish in Marin are small because it's a river. It just runs through the Amazon. The Amazonian maze is that's the problem. I doubt you catch an arapaima on a fucking frog. I'm gonna be real with you, it's too small. No bullshit. You'll probably catch like definitely maybe a biara, if that, but like, yeah. Most of the time these fish like crankbaits because they really just eat fish. So I would stay away from the cranks. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I would, because they like minnow lures, I would stay away from the walker, the fish walker. I would. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would stick to frog poppers and shit like that. I would stay away, or like the other kind of walkers. I would stay away from the fish walkers because arapaima eat minnows. And they don't care. They don't give a fuck. They eat fish. Swim baits, crankbaits, and minnows. Those are the preferred lures. So a minnow could.
What about a spinnerbait?
Oh no, they didn't.
What you thought on that?
Nah, they not gonna fuck with that.
Or like a buzzbait.
You don't. Now I ain't gonna lie. I've caught arapaima on buzzbait, but that's because I was purposely doing it. I knew exactly where they were, and I was fishing on the bottom because they hang out. Same thing. Buzzbait are usually for bass, though. You're good. But in the
both of the Club Series ones.
Me too. We got more than one. I know when I bought mine, I bought a good bit, and I keep buzzbaits on deck, especially when I'm fishing for bass. That's like.
I like the black one.
Yeah,
all black one.
That bitch is cold.
Man.
So I'm about to clear all these little tiny rods, even though this one is a 6 to 21, but I'm keeping the Thetis. I don't know how I feel about my world. I don't know how I feel about my world bass tournament rods. I like taking those just because I'm in the tournament, and I purchased the pack, so I'm like shit. But my thing is also I gotta pay attention to the weight. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm taking that spod rod, that spod reel. I'm taking it, and I'm gonna take a spod rod too. So I'm gonna get rid of my jig winner, which is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna get rid of this bitch. Bro, I got so many templates. Like, this is insane. Okay, now the jig winner. Did I make this one? I think I did. So I'm gonna save this. And now I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's too small. 3 to 13. I don't want to catch shit with that. I just don't. This is a tournament. This is time. This ain't got shit to do with XP. This got to do with getting that fish out of the water and winning. All that light shit, 7.5 and all that, man, fuck all that. I'm not trying to fight with the. You see how fast you was pulling them bass out the water? You know why? Because of the thetis and that recovery. So imagine what would happen if you caught that bitch with the spud. And that one,
let's try it out.
That one, I'm about to. I'm clearing this bitch out and I'm about to set up. I just need to get bigger rods. So I might just take a bunch of Lokis. Fuck it. Like, I don't even understand why I even play with this shit. I'm gonna get rid of my spooky spin because I don't want to break that one. And let's see, what's the recovery on that one? 29.5. I ain't gonna lie, it works out pretty good. This would explain why I have trouble when I use the Carolina rig on this bass rod. So I'm gonna take this off. It's 7.5 to 23. I just like taking them bitches. It's the bass tournament. But I get rid of them motherfuckers. I don't care. Because again, the recovery on this one is 31.5. That bitch don't be moving fast enough, bro. It don't. I be trying to run the fucking Carolina rig through the middle of the water and keep it perfect. The shit be dropping, sinking. But I don't want to increase the reel speed because then you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you increase your retrieve speed, yeah, the recovery has a lot to do with it. But if you increase the retrieve speed, right? That retrieve speed causes major issues because you let's say if you cast it 70 feet and you got that bitch on 3, do you know how fast that shit gonna come back to you? All right, bro, it just started. We got 19 hours and 59 minutes to actually, get in the tournament. I'm not getting in yet until.
I want to try to.
I'm not going.
Yeah. We gotta test it.
Yeah, I'm not. Fuck no, I'm not going right now.
We gotta test what's good and what's not because I have not caught a fish there.
Yeah, and it's much more difficult when you hadn't had one. Much more difficult. Trust me, dog. I told you I hate that damn fish, bro. Look at my screen. I've only caught the common butterfly peacock at Marion. I can't catch that trophy in them. Now, granted, I don't spend a whole lot of time at Marion because I actually, of course, we're always in fucking Kaiji. And that's why when we have these other things, we can't fucking run with they ass. That's a fact. Now I'm starting to understand why Super Dave is always in he plays every level. He's always in other maps. He don't just go to Kaiji.
Well, yeah, but he's maxed out level.
Yeah, but I understand that. But what I'm
saying, he ain't got shit to worry about.
Yeah, that's true. I'm 102 though. So even if I run out of Scarlet Ford, bro, I'm gonna eventually get there. At this point, I really don't care. Cause I don't even like Scarlet Ford. I can't even fish with you. Like, cause them other niggas lame. Except for fucking like K.
But I don't really know about that map, honestly, bro. Like, I just hate how you can't troll. There's no trolling. Like, it's a whole different type of map. Like a type of fishing. It's basically just bottom rods and I mean you have a lure you can jig, but you know what I mean? But it's not like the same as the ocean shit. Like,
yes it is.
Like the Maldives.
Yes it is, bro. You just troll at the bottom. The fuck? Are you crazy? But do you know
I'm talking about trolling through the boat.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You can troll with that boat?
Bro, that's all I ever do. What do you mean? They're just, the rods are on the side. What? I don't understand what you mean. I troll with that boat every day. What are you talking about, bro?
I'm tripping.
Bro, you are bugging. You bugging bad, bro. I'm catching fucking unique fucking Atlantic salmon. I done figured that bitch out. Like, bro, I caught a damn near 600-pound fucking the fuck is that fish called? 'Cause I don't even be on this game like I used to be. I used to be on this bitch every day. I think I am on it every day. The sturgeon. I ain't even got to look it up. The Atlantic sturgeon. That ain't Scarlet Ford. What the fuck map is this? Why the fuck am I on Scarlet Ford and they're showing me Texas fish? What the fuck?
Because it's glitched.
That's why you couldn't see. That's why you couldn't see the fish.
Yeah, I had to reset my game, so I reset it.
Alright, well I'm about to do that then. So we can set up.
Go ahead and go to Marion River. And
what are you taking?
I'm taking my Theus and what's that rock called?
The
Loki.
The Loki?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Dev Diary. New leaderboards. Leaderboards that actually reward you. More than 1,000 new ways to earn. Oh my god. Bro, more than 1,000 new ways to earn bait coins, club tokens, and other valuable prizes coming this spring. Check out the Dev Diary to find out more. So they've updated the leaderboard. That's the shit I was telling you about the other night. When I was saying how, like, if you're leading, like, if you got the biggest fish for that, they are turning this shit into, like, probably one of the most competitive games out there. And I still don't know how they do it. Like, this shit is so tough. I don't think I could ever quit playing this game, cuz. Because they're starting to understand their audience and they're making changes.